Dear little V, I'm gonna be real with you for a second, honey. I know this might be hard to hear, but it's one of the most important lessons you'll ever learn. Nobody is coming to save you. I know, babe, it's heavy, but don't let that scare you, because this truth, it's not meant to make you feel hopeless. It's meant to set you free, and it's the tough love you've been needing for a while. I want you to feel more powerful than you've ever felt. Get real with yourself, girl. Are you acting more like a victim than your own hero? And how's that working out for you? Think about it. How many times have you waited for someone else to fix things for you? Maybe you hoped someone would swoop in, make it all better, solve the problems, ease the pain, or show you the way. Maybe you thought, if I just had the right parents, the perfect family, the right partner, the right mentor, the right opportunity, then everything would fall into place. You are waiting for something to fall into your lap, but baby, that thing isn't coming. You cannot build a life you love if you're waiting for someone else to hand it to you. Nobody has the keys to your success, your healing, or your happiness but you. Now, I'm not saying you're on your own in this world. There are people who will love you, support you, and cheer you on. And that's beautiful. It's necessary. But even the best support system in the world can't do the work for you or face the hard truths for you. That's your job, my love. And the good news, you're fully capable of doing it. Trust me, if I could, you could. I know you don't think you're capable, and that's the problem. You've got to be the hero of your own story. And listen, I know how tempting it is to want someone else to swoop in and save the day, or you want people to knock on your door and make you feel better. But that's a little unfair to them, don't you think? If you think other people are responsible for your feelings, your emotions, your triggers, you might as well say, I think other people are responsible for my life. I mean, sounds pretty nuts, right? When you rely on someone else to save you, to coddle you, you don't realize it, but you are losing your own power, your ability to firmly stand on the ground beneath you. You are saying, I can't do this on my own. And that's not true. You can. You've just got to decide that you are worth saving. You're waiting for someone to tell you that. Well, I am telling you that. Take this as your sign. Here's what that looks like. It's getting honest with yourself, maybe for the first time in your life, about what's not working in your life. It's taking responsibility for the choices you've made, not in a way that beats you down, but in a way that empowers you to make better choices. It's showing up for yourself every single day, even when it's hard, even when it's messy, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. And girlfriend, let's talk about the alternative. If you keep waiting for someone else to save you, you'll be waiting forever. You'll wake up years from now, still stuck in the same place, wondering why nothing ever changed. Well, I'll tell you why. Because you never changed. But when you decide to take ownership of your life, when you say, this is my story and I'm going to write it the way I want, that's when everything starts to shift. So how do you start? Start anywhere. You don't have to figure it out all today. Start admitting things out loud to yourself that you couldn't before. Start being honest with yourself. Stop kidding yourself. Then ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move the needle? Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because those small steps add up, honey. They build momentum. And before you know it, you're not waiting for someone else to save you. You're saving yourself. You don't need a knight in shining armor. You don't need a lifeboat. You've got everything you need inside of you. You just have to trust yourself enough to use it. But don't get it twisted. This isn't about doing it all alone or pretending you don't need help. It's okay to ask for support, but there's a difference between asking for help and expecting someone else to do the work for you. Help is a tool, not a crutch. If so many of us had to figure it out, had to do the work, why would you be an exception? So honey, stop waiting. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. They're not out there, they're in here. You are the one you've been waiting for. You are the hero of your story. And trust me, the moment you step into that truth, that is the moment you'll start to see just how unstoppable you really are. Until the next letter, with all my love, V.